What's up? Welcome to the famous subnetting cheat sheet. Actually, it's not super famous, and there is a variation of the. There are many, many variations of the subnetting cheat sheet floating around online. And in fact, this subnetting cheat sheet that I made is kind of a compilation of several different ones I found online, and I tried to make one that was very simple and straightforward and useful for you in this particular class. So here's how to make it. Straightforward. Write out an octet on the first row, right? Just write out an octet. Second row, subtract the first row from 256. Third row, write in your citers from left to right, and then from starting at /25. Fourth row is just 2 to the end. Fifth row, just write in 1 through 8, and then you label your rows. Now, that might sound complicated, so let's just walk through it really quick. So, first row, write out your octet values, right? All the place values, 128 down through 1. Write out all your place values, right? This is incidentally, this is your range size, but you don't worry about labels right now. Just worry about the mechanics of how to crank this thing out. The second row, subtract. So the second row, subtract the top row from 256. So 256 minus 128 is 128. 256 minus 64, 192, etc. All the way down here. This is actually going to be your last octet in the IP address for your subnet mask. But don't get all wrapped around the axle about what these numbers do. Just focus on the mechanics of creating this chart. So first row, just write out your place values for an octet. Second row, subtract the top row from 256. Third row, just write in your citers /24. So just write them in, 25, 26, 27, all the way up. That one's an easy row. The fourth row, just start with 2 and double it. Start with 2 and double it. It's that simple. 2, 4, 8, 16, all the way up to 256, right? This is going to be your number of subnets. So, but again, don't worry about labels so much right now. Let's move to the fifth row. Just write in 1 through 8. That's it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's it. Too easy. This is going to be your number of bits borrowed. So let's move to labels. Now, let's get into what these rows are. Look at how they're related. So you remember we used a /26 network as the example network for nearly all of those slides that we covered subnetting. And how many subnets did a /26 network had? It had 4. It had 4 subnets. And how many total hosts were in each subnet? 64 total hosts. And how many bits did we borrow to create all those subnets? We borrowed 2 bits. So you can see this subnet cheat sheet will allow you to answer every single problem that you encounter in subnetting. And also, again, we went over this. What was the subnet mask for a /26 network? It was 255.255.255.192. Now, wait, what was that other number? That other number that we covered was usable hosts. Why didn't I put that up here? Well, you can put that up here. I just left it off for simplicity because usable is a simple concept. It is 2 less than total. So if you know total hosts, which is 64, then you always know usable. You always know usable. Usable is 2 less than total. So 126, 62, 30. Again, if you want to make another row here that has usable on it, go for it. Please customize this cheat sheet however you want to do it. Now, the next thing we're going to talk about is classful addressing, and we will get to that in the next video.